Hello Libra, so I'm doing your weekly reading for September the 30th to October the 7th, and I'm going to take a look into what is going on with your situation, why it's happening, what's going on in your blind spot, anything that is working for you at this time, and of course we will be looking at how it's likely going to play out with guidance and advice as well. Okay, right, so the situation, letting go of something or someone with these balloons. It says letting go, independence, party, freedom, celebration, happiness, childhood, holding on to hope and joy. So yeah, there's an energy of surrender, of release, of recognizing where a certain situation's not completely within your control, okay? So it's like surrendering any kind of resentments as well. It could be. We'll find out more in a minute, okay? Wedding ring at the bottom of the deck. Interesting. Really interesting. Beginning of a new relationship, solutions to your problems, new love, commitment, loyalty, wealth, and decision. So for a small amount of Libra, this could literally be about letting go of a person, right? There could be a split, a divorce, a separation here. Okay. It isn't admitting defeat. I'm trying to translate this energy that I'm feeling. Someone feels that they have been defeated, right? But this is not admitting defeat or anything like that. This is acknowledgement. There's acknowledgement here, okay? I can't keep on to this. I can't keep a hold of this. I need to release this. I need to surrender this. Okay, it does feel like the end of a relationship for somebody. Now, Libra, this isn't necessarily going to be you. This could be someone else that you're dealing with, right? That's going through a split, a divorce, a separation, or some other type of loss, right? There is the loss of a relationship or connection here. That there is. Now, the thing with this energy is it's saying, okay, Libra, once this decision is made to release, you will then be able to welcome in a new connection, a new relationship, okay? So yeah, let's find out more about this situation first before we move on. Can you tell us more about what it is that Libra is letting go of for this week, please, or is needing to let go of? They're saying here the only thing that you shouldn't let go of is your hope. You have to hold on. You have to hold on to your hope. Okay. Can you tell us more about this letting go energy for Libra? Was the Knight of Pentacles. Right. Very practical energy. Doing things in a very practical manner, being quite it isn't, see, that's the thing, it's not stubbornness, it's determination. That's what I'm looking for. Being determined that you're not going to be stopped, you're not going to be held back, you're not going to be wallowing or something like that. And then you've got the Magician, which in my opinion is the most powerful card in the entire tarot deck, because it's the akin to having all of the four aces out, right? The Magician, that's someone who has all of the power, whether they realize it or not. They have all of the power in the situation. They have the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords. They've got all the four aces up their sleeve. And it's kind of like, Libra, you're thinking this week, okay, what am I going to do with it? What am I going to do with all of this, with all this information? What am I going to do with it all? What's my next step? What's my next plan? Okay. Let's get another deck out on this, because we need more information. And strangely enough, I pick up the deck, and there's the Fool. Like, straight away. New beginning, right? Surrender, release, letting go. Taking a risk on something new. And then you've got this very determined energy with the Knight of Pentacles and the Magician. Can you tell us what's going on with this determination for Libra? Thank you. The Chariot, determined to move on. Determined to do something meaningful with the cards you've been given, basically. Chariot is a card of success. Moving forward is the card of demonstrating hard control and a lot of willpower. And then you've got the Page of Pentacles that's coming out with it as well. Speaking of hard control, Emperor at the bottom of the deck. Page of Pentacles is an offering. I feel like you're receiving an offering of a job or some other important offering this week, that's going to impact you and your decision making this month. That's where I was going with that. Okay, what's this offer that's coming in for Libra? And it looks like it looks like you're gonna take it as well, Libra. The Hangman. So that's pause, and there's your major arcana. Right. An important offer that comes through over the next couple of days, Libra, where you're going to be mulling over, okay, am I going to take that? Or am I going to wait until something else comes along? I'm seeing you taking it. Now, this could be an offer on a house, an offer of a new job, okay? It's something that takes you away from your current environment. It definitely takes you away from your current environment. I'm also picking up on how someone's got unhappy memories in their current environment. So again, it's that decision, okay, I do want to leave because I do want that chance at starting again, starting afresh with that Fool energy. But I don't really know if I really want to leave. I don't really know if I really want to start everything from scratch again. I don't really know if I want to be uprooted. I just don't know what to do for the best here. That's why you've got this Hangman with your major arcana. This offer that comes in for you, Libra, that on the surface it provides you with some answers, with some direction, but then you're like, I don't know if I really want to take that though. And it's not because it's a lot of work, it's not because of that, it's because of something else that you're needing to let go of. With the balloons, it's like, even though the environment you're in, there are unhappy memories, there's something that's keeping you anchored to that place. Something. I don't know what that is. I can't see what that is. You're going to know what it is, though. Even if it's subconscious, you're still going to know what that is. That's keeping you anchored in that place, in that environment. Because everything about this energy, Libra, is saying, okay, Libra, it's time to go. It's time to go. It's time for you to pack up your shit. It's time to go. It sounds so easy when it's spoken out loud, but it isn't that easy. It's not just that simple, right? Not for someone. No. Okay. So let's take a look at why this is happening. Let me see. The pipe. Okay, independent when you're older. Profitable business. I think you can disregard that first sentence. Okay, independent when you're older. I don't think that means much of anything to anyone. I feel that that's more to do with if you're sticking with where you're currently at, Libra, because there's a child involved that is going to be impacted by your decision making. Then it's Spirit's way of saying, okay, that child, they are coming into their own sense of self, okay, that they are coming into that place of understanding who they are as a person, and they are going to be okay. That you've been teaching them very well on how to be independent, okay, so that's not going to resonate for everybody, that part. Profitable business, security, wealth, dedicating time to something that you love. So why this is happening, Libra? It's to get you onto a new path, because they're saying your destination has changed, right? It's strange because even though I use decks day in, day out, and sometimes the same decks day in, day out, I get different messages for different cards that come through. And do you want to know the God's honest truth about what imagery that they just showed me there with that pipe? They just showed me a ship's captain. You know, the typical cliched white-haired, flat cap wearing ship's captain with a pipe, right? Your destination has changed. That's why this is happening. Okay, see if we can find out more information. Can you tell us more about Libra's change of destination, please? Libra's change of destination. So many cards of travel. That could be literal, physical travel and movement. Or it could be like mental, spiritual, emotional, internal type travel. You're just going to have to take it as it resonates, okay? Knight of Cups reversed. And that was quite an abrupt energy when it came out the deck as well. It was almost rude, right? Rude, the way that it came shooting out. Which again is a perfect metaphor for this type of energy, right? There's an abrupt shift in direction. And again, it's not coming from a place of you wallowing in self-pity or anything like that. It's coming from a place of, I am deeply fucking unhappy and it's time for a change. That's powerful. That's absolutely powerful. Because Libra, I feel like you're realizing that you don't have to put up with any BS. You don't. And you know what? It might come across to other people as you being abrupt this week. But you know what? That's fine. That's fine. They can say what they like. They can think what they like. Right? When all is said and done, you need to take your health, your wellness, your well-being, your children, for those who have them, into consideration here. Okay? You're no longer going to be avoiding conflict just to keep the peace for other people. That's not to say that you're going to be deliberately argumentative and abrasive or anything like that. No, this is more of, okay, you are sick and tired of having to bite your tongue to keep the peace for other people, because you're recognizing that that disrupts your own peace, right? It's like peaceful for who? Shutting up and staying quiet is peaceful for who? It's not been peaceful for you. Your destination's changed. Can you tell us more for Libra, please? This is Knight of Cups reversed. For the reasons behind why this is happening for Libra, please. There's a severe lack of respect that's going on with this energy as well. And I kind of feel like it's coming from an external individual. Wheel of Fortune and the Hangman. The Hangman again. That's twice with the Hangman. So I'm going to have to take a breather a minute while we double check this Hangman energy with that coming out twice. Can you tell us more? Why is the Hangman coming out twice for Libra? Can you have clear? Thank you. Not really clear because it's squiffy. The Ten of Wands. There's a way out. You just need to take it. You haven't taken it yet, but there is a way out. Can you tell us more? What do you mean by that for Libra? Strength. Yeah, strength, courage, willpower. Influence. Influence. This Ten of Wands is influencing your decision, or rather your inability to make a decision, because the Hangman coming out twice is you feeling stuck, right? It's not always about that. Normally it's more to do with observing the kinds of sacrifices that you've been making, figuring out, was that worth it? Was it not worth it? Okay, it's getting like a different perspective on the situation. In your reading, Libra, the context, like I'm looking at these Hangman energies and I'm getting, yeah, you know what, Libra feels really fucking stuck right now. Really stuck right now. There's a Ten of Wands that is influencing your decision. And that Ten of Wands is not good. That's the things that you feel responsible for is influencing your decision making. Can you tell us more about this for Libra? What is it that... Thank you. The King of Wands. There's that external energy, Five of Cups under there. Someone else's happiness. You feel responsible for someone else's happiness. That's what's influencing your decision making here, or lack thereof. Shit in hell. Okay. So what's this Wheel of Fortune for Libra? Wheel of Fortune. The Empress. That's one of your cards, Libra. The Empress is one of your cards. It belongs to Libra and Taurus. For the Wheel of Fortune. You're needing to grow. You're needing to expand. There's also a message here about productivity, your creativity. It needs to flow. Seven of Cups. Which is really weird. Because that feels like it's energy that's stuck. So someone's creativity, their flow, their movement, it's all being restricted. It's being stuck. Now, that's not a card of restrictions or of being stuck. That's a card of daydreaming, confusion, illusions. Where's this message about being stuck from? A King of Swords. I kind of feel like there are too many men or masculine energies that are making decisions on behalf of a Libra, and they've no right to be doing that. Someone feels like they cannot move. They cannot make any sort of maneuver. Because there's two individuals who are influencing this. One of them's pulling the emotional blackmail. The other one is being a bit of a tyrant, by all accounts. Stopping this Empress, which is possibly you, Libra, from moving, growing, expanding. So what's this Wheel of Fortune? What's this Wheel of Fortune for Libra? The Ace of Swords. Time to fight back, Libra. It's time for you to fight back. With words, with logic, the Star reversed. Yeah, that's suppression. Why is this happening? Because you're being metaphorically suffocated at the moment. Remembering that's to clarify the Wheel of Fortune. You're being kept small here with that Star reversed by this King of Wands and a King of Swords. It might just be one person. It could just be two different sides of someone's personality here. I don't think it is, though. It feels like multiple people to me. It definitely feels like multiple people. So you're needing to break free. Okay, what's going on in your blind spot? The pumpkin. Well, Halloween season's literally right around the frigging corner, isn't it? It's not that far away. We're already at the end of September. This is just 4 weeks away. How fast has this year gone? It's insane, isn't it? Pumpkin, pay more attention to your nutrition. Opportunities that have a time limit. Health, wealth and prosperity is yours. So come 31st of October, Libra, which is 4 weeks' time, this window of opportunity that's opened up to you this week is going to be closed. You got 4 weeks. That's why that's in your blind spot, Libra. You got 4 weeks to make this decision. To take this offer. See that Chariot and the Page of Pentacles? How I said it kind of feels like something's being offered to you guys this week. It's like a house or a job, or do you know what I mean? It's something that's going to affect the rest of your life in a positive way. And you've only got 4 weeks to make this move. Or at the very least to make this decision. Yes, I'm going to take that. time limit. They're very, very specific. Or they're being specific with you, Libra. And it is unusual that us readers can get specific like that in a read. Because it is general energies for one. You've got free will for number 2. Right? So many different things to take into consideration when you read in tarot. It's rare that Spirit will give specific messages like that. Libra, they're telling you you've got 4 weeks. That's it. Shit's about to start moving quick. Can you tell us more about this time limit in Libra's blind spot? So you're not going to be able to sit on your hands on this offer for very long. Is a limited time offer. Ace of Swords. Wow. So Hangman times 2. Ace of Swords times 2. You want to get on this wave. See that Wheel of Fortune? That's a wave. You're needing to ride that wave. Give your answer, yes or no, within 4 weeks. And make the decision for you, Libra. You've got to take everyone else out of the equation. I'm sorry to say it. You have to take everyone else out of the equation. You have to make this decision for you. It isn't fair, it isn't right, it isn't reasonable for other people to be influencing your decision here. Because this is big. This is a big opportunity. Can you tell us more about this time limit message for Libra? 10 of Wands. And it's in the upright position. So Hangman times 2, Ace of Swords times 2, 10 of Wands times 2. Yes, it is going to be additional work, right? They're saying here, if you miss this boat, as it were, you will end up regretting it. If you turn it down, you will end up regretting it. Because then you're going to have that weight of the 10 of Wands on your shoulders is going to be a different type of 10 of Wands. You've already got the 10 of Wands on your shoulders. We've seen it. It came out squiffy. This is going to be a different type of weight. It's working for you. Rope. Being surrounded by support and protection. You achieving your goals and laying down roots, firm foundation and plans towards your goals. That's what's working for you. It's an anchor point. Libra, you will be able to lay down new roots. Okay. Can you tell us more about what is working for Libra this week, please? Oh, the Empress again. Beautiful. 5 of Swords. With the Empress, overcoming your adversaries, overcoming your problems, finding solutions to your problems. Because it's come out with the Empress. Empress times 2, Hangman times 2, Ace of Swords times 2, Ten of Wands times 2. So this is you and one other person specifically who is impacted by the energies that's going on for you guys this week. How it's likely going to play out. New gifts and talents will inspire you, a fresh start, a new investment or idea, a career or a job shift to help increase wages. That's how this is likely going to play out. This is going to be the best decision that you've ever friggin' made, Libra. Taking this offer is going to be the best choice that you have made in a very, very long while. And it's going to improve your life. For those who've got a child, it's going to improve their life. For those who are with a partner, it's going to improve their life too. Because you're making the right call. And more importantly, because you're not allowing other people, other friggin' people around you to make you feel bad for you needing this fresh start. Can you tell us more? Interesting. So, when the cards do that, it indicates that something's being hidden. Okay. And that card's not... Oh, there it is. Oh, the Nine of Wands. So, the Nine of Wands comes out with the vibe of hidden energy attached to it. Nine of Wands, that's your boundaries. That's you not giving up. That's you persevering. There's also a tiredness coming through. Fatigue. It's like you're sick and tired of having to fight constantly. Well, you don't have to do that anymore, Libra. Okay, so they're saying it was hidden because, Libra, you don't have to make any announcements. Oh, that's why. Five of Wands off center, yeah. So you can do this quietly. You can make this decision, you can make these moves under the table without anyone else knowing about it until after it's been done. Because they're saying what they don't know, they're not going to know what to attack. Okay? Five of Wands, that's coming out squiffy. So if you're wanting to avoid drama and arguments, and if you're wanting to avoid having those other individuals trying to convince you to stay where you're at, why? Because it's going to benefit them, not you. You can't be arsed dealing with that, right? And that's understandable. You don't have to tell them. You don't have to make any kind of announcements. Temperance at the bottom of the deck. Self-control. Balance, patience, moderation. Emphasis on self-control. Can you tell us anything else about how this is likely going to play out for Libra, please? That's squiffy as well. The Three of Cups. Right. That's gossip. Because it's come out scattered. That's gossip. Yes, people are going to gossip about you behind your back. That's inevitable. Let them get on with it. Let them get on with it. In the meanwhile, Libra, you and a significant individual that you're dealing with that's been coming out in this read for you, both of yous are going to be laughing all the way to the fucking bank. Point and case, Your Honor. Ten of Pentacles. You're going to be laughing all the way to the bank. I mean, what more can I say, right? Can you have a healing message for Libra, please? Magician's sword. We come full circle, right back to that magician's energy for you, Libra. It's the Ace of Swords. It says confidence in your magic, number 37. Nothing can stop you, the beauty you seek. I love it. When the magician's sword appears, you're called to cut the cords that bind you to old thoughts and beliefs, or to old friends who are not true. With the power of the magician's sword, nothing can stop you, nothing can hurt you, or nothing can turn you away from the beauty that you seek or the goal that you desire with all of your heart. The sword is a tool, not a weapon, so make sure that you wield it wisely and for the greater good. Find the stuck places where you're kept tethered to a toxic person or a particular location or a faulty thought or belief, and let the blade do its magic. You have a large endowment of magic available to you when you believe in miracles. But don't look to the heavens to grant you a wish. You look within. Use the magician's sword to cut through limiting beliefs, and remember that all beliefs are limiting, and focus your intention in order to create what you wish. You have all the tools that you need for the task at hand. You need only to muster the energy to deploy the resources that you have. When the magician's sword appears, it is time to get moving. This is not a tool for contemplation, for just gazing at the finely polished edge. It is an instrument calling for decisive action. And remember, the sword is alive. With a wisdom you can summon to help you find the best course of action. So do not hesitate. Act. Yeah. Like your entire reading in a single card. It's incredible. Right, let's see if we can uplift this energy with some wonderful words of wisdom from the Jedi deck, because laughter is the best type of medicine. Okay. People love to fuck around with you like you don't know shit, so never take their shit lying down. Therefore, you need to show shitty people what you're made of, and that means you need to throw some shit in their face. On that note, Libra, I am going to leave your reading there. That is what I have for you. I genuinely hope that that reading has been helpful. For personal readings with me, my website is phoenixkeiatarot.com. The link for that is in my description box below. Thank you so very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.